Vijana Vallabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Bhajana Gunatiravanachaari Jaya Radhanandava Kunjasidhari Vijana Vallabha Giridharadhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Radha Madhav ki Jai Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki Jai Guru Maharaj Shri Prabhupada ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Udire Nashti Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavate Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishchiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 10, Text 41. Today I have to read from text 41 to 55. 14. Balir Mahendram Dasabhi Sripir Airavatam Sharira Chaturvi Chaturo Vaha Ekena Naro Archayat Synonymous Bali, Maharaj Bali, Maha Indram, the king of heaven, Dasavi with 10, Privi with 3, Airavatam, Airavat carrying in the Sarira by arrows, Chaturvi by 4 arrows, Chatura 4, Vahan, mounted soldier, Ekena by 1, Aroham, the driver of the elephants, Arshayat, attack, translation. Maharaj Bali then attacked Indra with 10 arrows and attacked Airavata, Indra's carrier elephant, with 3 arrows. With 4 arrows, he attacked the 4 horsemen guarding Airavat's leg. With 1 arrow, he attacked the driver of the elephant, purport by his Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The word Vahan refers to the soldier or horseback who protected the legs of the carrier elephant. To the system of military arrangement, the legs of the elephant bearing the commander were protected. Satan Apata Sakra Sava Yeshiga Vikrama Naistitir Balair Asam Paraptam Asan Eva. Translation: before Bali Maharaj could reach, Bali Maharaj's arrow could reach him, Indra, king of heaven, who is expert in dealing with arrows, smiled and counteracted the arrows with arrows of another type, known as Hala, which are extremely sharp. Text 43. When Bali Maharaj saw the expert military activities of Indra, he could not restrain his anger. Thus, he took up another weapon known as Shakti, which blazed like great firebrand. But Indra cut that weapon to pieces while it was still in Bali's hand. Text 44. Thereafter, one by one, Bali Maharaj used a lance, brasa, tomara, ristis, and another weapon. But whatever weapons he took up, Indra immediately cut them to pieces. Text 45. My dear king, Bali Maharaj then disappeared and resorted to demoniac illusion. A giant mountain generated from illusion then appeared before the heads of the demigod soldiers. 46. From that mountain fell trees blazing in a forest fire. Chips of stone with sharp edge like picks also fell and smashed the heads of the demigod soldiers. 47. Scorpions, large snake, and many other poisonous elements, as well as lions, tigers, boars, and great elephants, all began falling upon the demigod soldier, crushing everything. 48. O my king, many hundreds of male and female carnivorous demons, completely naked and carrying tridents in their hands, then appeared, crying the slogan, "Cut them to pieces, pierce them." 49. Fierce cloud had by strong wind, then appeared in the sky, rumbling very gravely with the sound of thunder. They began to shower live coals. 50. A great devastating fire created by Bali Maharaj began burning all the soldiers of the demigod. This fire, accompanied by blasting wind, seemed as terrible as Samvartaka fire, which appeared at the time of dissolution. Thereafter, whirlpools and sea waves, agitated by fierce blast of wind, appeared everywhere before everyone's vision in a furious flood. 52. While this magical atmosphere in the fight was being created by the invisible demons who were expert in such illusion, the soldier of the demigod became morose. 53. O king, when the demigods could find no way to counteract the activities of the demon, they wholeheartedly meditated upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the creator of the universe, who then immediately appeared. 54. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose eyes resemble the petals of a newly blossomed lotus, sat on the back of a Garuda, spreading his lotus feet over Garuda's shoulder, dressed in yellow, decorated by Kaustuba gem and the goddess of fortune, and wearing an invaluable helmet and earrings. The Supreme Lord, holding various weapons in his 8 hands, became visible to the demigods. 55. As the dangers of the dream ceases when the dreamer awakens, the illusion created by the jugglery of the demons were vanquished by the transcendental prowess of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as soon as he entered the battlefield. Indeed, simply by remembrance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one becomes free from all dangers. So this is today's verse. So, Om Agyanat Mirandasya Gyanandana Salakya Chakshurum Tasma Shri Guru Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishaya Bhutarasya Bhakti Vedanta Namaskar Bhaktivedanta Manipur Dawaj Prabhupada Satvani Prachari Kayati Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gaur Namo Mahavatnaya Krishna Prem Pradaya Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaur He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Bhupesh Bhupika Radha Kant Namaste Satyakam Chandra Radhe Vrindavan Shri Krishna Anupate Pranamne Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram. So welcome to the Bhagavatam class. So this fighting between the demigods and demons is going on because demons were not allowed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Hari, to get the nectar, to drink the nectar. And demigods were allowed. So there is again this friction started. So this friction is eternal. It's not that it can be finished at any point of time. Because of this material nature, this material nature is of the duality. Duality means, see, the definition of this defined is also, it is by the nature of the living entity who exist in this material, who are allowed to exist in this material nature. Because this platform here, this platform is of this material world, is a platform of exploitation. Everyone is exploiting other living entity in some way or other. We have to exploit to get some result. Otherwise, it's not possible. Whereas on the material platform, the definition is the platform of exploitation. There is, we cannot, this is just opposite. Like in the spiritual platform, the spiritual platform is where it is based on the dedication, love. Whatever activity is carried out, center point is, you see, there is a pure divine love for the Supreme Personality and his associates, whoever. So now this tendency to exploit others, to get the benefit for oneself. So in this world, this nature is in everyone. It's not that this is the example we are being shown through the Bhagavatam, how these demigods and demons are fighting, and this fight is always going on. So similarly, we see in present day also, we try to, we have our own thought and we try to, we miss the concept of what we think. Our mind is that whatever I think is right, and that should happen, and that's what I want to do. And also, whoever is dependent or whoever are connected to me, we also, my way of thinking that they should also help me to achieve this thought. This is the thought of every person in this world. Unless you try to follow Krishna consciousness, you try to practice Krishna consciousness, then gradually things get open up, and then we know what actually this whole world is about and what I am doing and how I'm doing. So then we try to correct ourselves. And there is a guidance of a spiritual master, devotee. So then and association. So we see how they deal with other devotees and what is the way of thinking, the process, thought process is very important. This thought process, if it is not correct, then we cannot do the right activities. But both are interconnected, Like if we do right activities, our thought process will be corrected. So we have to, by getting association of a sadhu, association of devotee of Krishna, we get indulged in doing right activity, then our thought process also gets corrected. So now this fighting is going on between demigods and demons. So now the reason is the nectar they could not get. So now we have to think that after reading as a student of Bhagavatam, student of Krishna consciousness, why we have this when Krishna has restricted demons to not to drink the nectar, why they have to fight or they have to create a battle with demigods and try to why they are doing like that? Because Krishna is the well-wisher of everyone. No one can be the greater well-wisher than Krishna and his associate. So when Krishna has restricted Supreme Personality that you are not allowed to drink this nectar, so and so this demon could not accept it. So they started fighting because they cannot fight with Krishna is not always there to fight with demons. So now they fight with the devotees, the servant of Lord. So then this idea that why I could not get the nectar, because we have also worked for that. We have also did the churning of this ocean of milk, but why we are not allowed this idea of imposing our right that we are also because we also have the equal right like demigod to drink the nectar, though the Krishna is not allowed. So this is the demoniac nature. The demons, this thought is like that. I have done something, so I have adhikar. I have the right to enjoy this. I have the right to get that result. So this is not the whole episode. We try to. Otherwise, what is the reason to fight? Why this fight is going on between demons and demigods? The demons are imposing. They try to impose. This is demoniac nature. Adhikar. I am I am this person. Even when we practice Krishna consciousness and we see when we are not at the pure level, out of three modes, then we have this. I am the disciple of so and so. So I have the right on my Guru Maharaj. My right is first than others. Adhikar, this is false. This is false ego. We don't have right on anything, not even on our body. The body also does not belong to. We does not belong to ourselves. We are Dasanu, Dasan, Dasan, servant of the servant of the servant of the Supreme Personality. The imposition, the thought of imposing right is itself is so means like completely degraded thought. What I have done it, we think we did some service and we have the right. We gave some donation to the organization, this organization, and I did some service for 5 years, 10 years, and we have the right. We can do this thing. Come on, this is really very complete. This idea is completely against the devotional etiquette. Our mood, if we want to become a devotee of Krishna, our mood should be completely, completely humble. We cannot think imposing. We cannot ask anyone to give some service in the ashram or when we stay. This culture we have to cultivate. We have to see. That's why this association is very, very important. Otherwise, we will not know that what is the devotional culture, how the devotee behaves, unless we stay with them, unless we try to see how they are acting, what their day-to-day timetable. That we have to stay with them. We have to see. We have to associate. We have to serve the senior devotees. spiritual master, and say, then only we can we can know that the actual the mood of the devotees. So we have to this point, we should always remember that we should never impose our right on anything, even though something belongs to us. I know there are many times Sripad Maharaj, Guru Maharaj left what belongs to him, what Prabhupada gave to him, what he did, and he got it. He left because of some details are there, but he left. Many times he never imposes his right on anything or anyone. The Guru has the right on his disciple, but when he deals with, when I have seen, he does not show that he is the spiritual master and you have to do as it is. He never showed this mood to us. So this we have to understand that in this from this episode that when we should be free from this thing, to this whatever idea, this whatever Krishna will give you whatever you want, and whatever Krishna will give anyway. We should never impose. That will disturb our devotional mood. That will if we start imposing, then we'll lose the association of devotees, the true devotees. We will be bereft of their association. And we think, I'm just staying to chanting and I'm following four regulative principles, and then, my spiritual master is happy. Don't be in this illusion. The chanting and following four regulative principles is just a minimum thing, and that is done to get the association of devotees, so that our intelligence start working in some proper way, so that Krishna allows us to get association. By staying in Dham, by doing some little service or whatever service, no. What is the mood, because some people by Krishna gives you a lot of money and we make few temples and we have 500, 1,000 followers. That does not mean we are really getting the mercy of Krishna. All these activities are done, all these activities are carried out to that Krishna wants our intelligence should get purified, our thought process, our desire should get purified, and said we start appreciating the spiritual, the association of a spiritual person. We have to appreciate. Unless we have this appreciation, Krishna will not allow. That's why the most important in devotional culture, in Krishna consciousness, is the association. It's above all, above chanting, above, do whatever service, association, and then service is important, definitely we have to do, but association is above all. We have to be as close as possible. Not like, that we stay somewhere and we time to time meet our spiritual master or devotee, and then it's fine, my spiritual master is, it's fine, I did this and okay. No, what is happening to me? We are in Krishna consciousness, we are judged for ourselves. No one is going to tell us. The spiritual master will give some guidance, senior devotee, okay, you do like this, but it is ultimately, because the guidance also comes according to what we are ready to accept. It's not that Krishna will come immediately, he will give ultimate guidance, or ultimate this when we try to, when we grow in Krishna consciousness. So if we don't appreciate the association, so we will not get the real benefit of Krishna consciousness. So we should try to understand that we, as a devotee, as a devotional etiquette, we should not impose right on anything. Everything belongs to Krishna, nothing belongs to us. Krishna is the supreme, the only and the supreme proprietor of the whole whole material world completely. We are nothing, in this world, nothing, no value. So we have to, when we try to cultivate such mood in Krishna consciousness, and we try to appreciate the devotees instead of trying to impose the right or criticize, then only we can come out from this kind of problem, and we can grow in Krishna consciousness. So when the demons, like we see when Lord Vishnu came as a Mohini avatar, and when he did not give the nectar, Amrit, to the demons, they should have not imposed, they should have not and started fighting. So this nature, we understand, this is the nature, or this is the demoniac nature. That this thing belongs, why I am not? No, why you will get? Who are you? Who are you? Why we think we are so qualified to get this benefit or get some facility? Why? What I have done in my life, what I have done so that I am entitled to get this benefit. We should not justify our any action of imposing of the right. No, nothing. Whatever intelligence is given by Krishna, body is given by Krishna, senses work on the direction of Krishna. What we have done it. If Krishna will not inspire us, Krishna will not give us the idea, we cannot do anything. If Krishna will not give this body, we'll be lying in like nothing. We're just like this, unless Krishna facilitate us, give us this facility to practice Krishna consciousness, or give the senses to enjoy whatever to fulfill our desire. We cannot do anything. So this and this mood comes when we are sincere in our devotional service, sincerely following the guidance of the spiritual master, and gradually these things develop. The sincerity is very, very important. Since we have to put the effort, and we have to give the time, dedicate our life. Then only the real nectar, we can really taste the real nectar of Krishna consciousness. So more and more, it's more tasty, or more it's far excellent than the nectar what demigod has, Krishna has given to them. The nectar of Krishna consciousness. If we really want to taste it, we have to dedicate our time, our energy, everything, ourselves at the lotus feet of Krishna. Then Krishna gives us unlimited blessings. And then this is the goal. What is our goal? Our goal is to be eternally happy, to enjoy. But we don't know how to be eternally happy and how we can really enjoy. So then, unless we are out, like in last class on Sunday, Srikant was telling, Arjun has rejected the proposal of Urvashi, because he was completely out of this material world, out of the three modes of material nature. His senses was not, he was not having any taste to enjoy this material world, material object in this world. Though in a heavenly planet, but ultimately it is a material level. There is nothing spiritual in it. So we can only come out, unless we really get the spiritual nectar, the taste, the higher taste bitter. When we practice, we come to at that level, we are completely under this clutches of material maya. This only we have to practice, we have to be more serious, then we can really have that, at least a glimpse of the spiritual taste, Then only our senses, we will reject this enjoyment of material world. till that time it's not possible. Okay, so thank you very much. And so we should try to this important point. We should never try to impose any right or anything on anyone or anything. Whatever is coming, we should be humble to accept it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. If anyone has any questions, please come forward.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you very much for this class. Any devotees, any question, please ask Prabhuji. Yeah, Prabhuji has question.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
A nice class. Not a question, but just a reiteration of your statement, which I'll like to request you to elaborate. And you say that this rush and overzeal to serve Guru Maharaj, and in the process ignoring other god brothers and other devotees is actually a material conception only. It is not a spiritual tradition. It looks like spiritual, but the very tendency to keep ourselves in the front line, in the limelight, is actually a materialistic conception. Could you please speak some more on this?
Your sound is a little bit not. What is the question that accepting a spiritual master and ignoring the other devotees? Srikant?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is not a spiritual tradition, it is a materialistic tradition only.
Yeah, we should see. We should not ignore any devotees, and we have to see what in a spiritual dimension. Definitely, we have to follow the orders of the spiritual master. Okay, but we have to respect every devotees, and especially like see what happens in this. One thing is that definitely when we are dedicated, follow that we can follow one person. Means if we tell that I don't want to take the name, one devotee, senior devotee was telling there is no one guru, there are many gurus. So actually if someone has such kind of conception, he is following no one actually. So that is so now definitely we can follow one person in our life. We cannot follow 10%. But at the same time, the culture of appreciating and respecting devotees is very, very important. That following one person, that doesn't mean that we have to ignore other devotees in the society or in the ashram, or we can. Now in this, at the present time, this is the mission of Mahaprabhu, this Krishna consciousness. And Krishna wants it should be spread like a mission. So for mission means we have to come together and work together. Okay, we cannot spread one person like Mahaprabhu started, but he also gathered many devotees to spread many persons and became the devotees, and he ordered them to go and spread this to in the whole world. So now this in organization, one thing is that respecting and that has to be there. Love for the other devotees, that is very important. That is, following is the spiritual master. You can follow a spiritual master. Now, in an organization, we have to follow there is some, if we want to work like a missionary organization, then there has to be some organizational structure. And in that structure, there will be a leader, someone has to take not like everyone will tell you follow. No, there is some senior devotees and who is the leader, because spiritual master may not be always available to guide you or tell you. It's like, so there are other devotees, who is the head of the organization, and there are some we have to respect and follow them. And by following them, we are following the order of the spiritual master only. Because in the organization, if we work together, then this mission will grow, mission will spread, And if we have if this idea of I will only follow my spiritual master, not others, then in that way we'll end up in offending the other devotees also. So we have to see, unless means here means like in BI also, when Guru Maharaj is not always in Calcutta, so both Maharaj, Brajan Bhaspati Maharaj is there. And when I came, so I have to follow them. I cannot tell, okay, I am just following my Guru Maharaj, I will not follow you. This will be, and I will be end up in offending and disturbance for them. And Guru Maharaj will not be happy with this attitude. So we have to understand that we have to respect and we have to follow other devotees also, apart from his spiritual master. And we have to see, because we have to work like, it's not that we are like individually we are practicing Krishna consciousness. In this age, it is not possible. Like many, I don't want to criticize anyone, but there are some examples. They try to stay in a dham and chant and think they follow. No, this is not allowed in this age. Actually, this is the age of this Kali Yuga. In this, the Sankirtan is the strength. So this is Sankirtan mission. Sankirtan means sang. We have to be together. So when we are together, we have to follow other devotees also, the God brothers of your spiritual master also, and then in that way the mission can grow properly and will not be like what happens if you don't accept, because they are senior to you and they are there, and if some instructions are there, from then we should follow them, and then only things come, because they are senior to them, and it's important to follow the seniors also. So we have to see and practically how it is possible, and we cannot be like, see, in Krishna consciousness, it's not like means like completely like, this is my spiritual master and I will follow him only, and then no, this is not appreciated. This is not that kind of culture. In this, everyone is brought together and everyone has to be together to fulfill the goal of our life, to follow and to make the mission of Mahaprabhu, mission of Sripad Maharaj Prabhupada successful. Then only it will. In this age, we cannot progress individually. Alone we cannot grow. This is guaranteed. If we think we can do it, we are in illusion and we'll fall down after some time. In the beginning, we can think, okay, it's fine, I'm alone, I can. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. So this is the experience, this is the words of Acharya Vata. We have to be together and we have to respect. It's very important. And we have to follow. We have to see. Then only we can grow and the mission will also. It's okay, Prabhu? Srikant Prabhu?
Yes. The thing is, in that overzeal of serving our Guru Maharaj,
Yes.
we actually end up doing disservice to Guru Maharaj.
Actually, what happens, when devotees are new also, so some over enthusiasm, sometimes this happens. But then the other devotees also should be not taking everything as an offense or not. We have gradually devotees understand. It's not that everything can be understood by everyone in one day. It takes some time. And sometimes devotees who are means in the same, they get into that situation, they understand. So they understand. So it happens, but somehow the mood should be stay together and serve. So gradually things will come up. And
Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, I think we can conclude for today then, if there is no question further.
Jai Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai.
Jai.
And Koti Vaishnav and Sila, thank you very much. Please come tomorrow for the class.
His Grace Achyut Keshav Prabhu Ji ki jai ho. Hare
Jai.
Krishna. Thanks all the devotees. We'll meet tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Sripad Maharaj ki jai. Hare
Jai.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.